institutional art in this city has come under fire lately because of the bankruptcy problem. I think it's more of a reality check by government officials. They're saying, yeah, we could auction this art off and get out of our financial problems. And really, it's a message saying it's that bad. So graffiti writers capitalize on that by using it as a canvas. And in buildings, the crumbling buildings are now becoming beautiful works of art. And a lot of business owners are making it legal and asking artists to come and decorate their buildings. I think street art contributes to making Detroit a home by giving a sense of the voice of the people is being heard. They're making their home their own. And you kind of, people gravitate towards that, the beauty in it, and a little bit of the rebellion. We're all told what we have to do every day, and it feels good to break free a little bit. And I think it makes Detroit feel like home because it makes it feel like there are inhabitants, there are people that live here.
It's the obligation of the artist or sculptor that works in the community that they have to interact almost immediately, not just to the people themselves, but to the materials. So art that's in the Heidelberg project, we look at indigenous material that's already surrounding the area, cinder blocks, bricks, found metal. So inherently the materials are already speaking. As an artist, we're just connecting that dialogue with the community and showing them beauty is right outside their doorstep. But what it's really saying about a community that's actually hosting a museum in their community is they need art now. And they need it today, every day. Terry Guyton is often quoted as, this is medicine for his community. And we like to believe that it definitely can heal. Who am I? Where do I fit in my community? Where do I stand in my family? When we think about time, we can reminisce about our life clock. Mm-hmm. And we have 24 hours in a day. Sometimes we're up between 12 and 16 hours a day, depending on our work style. But imagine dissecting those hours like we do. Imagine one of those hours focused just on random acts of kindness. The second hour, teaching a child something that you know. The third hour, adopting an elder in your community, supporting them, allowing them to age gracefully, honoring their last stage of their life. And that's how we're looking at time here, is hour by hour, and how we can make a difference.
City of Detroit contacted us and asked us how we were getting people to recycle, and we told them we made it cool. It's a very unique program. It's not a traditional recycling program. We ask that people separate everything down, and then everything that we can sell funds an education nonprofit called Green Living Science, which goes into the Detroit Public Schools and teaches kids what green means and how to use the recycling program. Every month we've been open, we've had more and more attendance, and we attribute that to basically creating a new generation of recyclers in Detroit. And rather than put up a fence and restrict people, we put up a bunch of street art and invited people to use the space. And it's a great story because since that time in 2011, the last 3 years, there has been no illegal dumping back there, and the only thing that has been left has been art. So it's become a really big community gathering point, and a study on how we use bringing people together around weird things like art and trash and street art to build a community in Detroit. We challenge a lot of the laws in Detroit that can be holding Detroit back. That is not our property. That is owned by the county or the trading line, but they haven't been taking care of it. So we went onto their property and cleaned it up. What we did was try to make our neighborhood a little bit better. In concept to what the Heidelberg project had done, but that is one artist's vision for a neighborhood. Our difference is this is 80 to 90 artists coming together, and it's a collective vision. So it's unique. I'm not an artist. I have pieces here, but I more or less just created a canvas for artists to operate and give them a safe environment. We think that people get ownership of a space by contributing, and if people add art, they become vested in it. If they add sculpture, they're invested in it. If they plant flowers, they're invested in it. I like to say if you build it, they'll come, but if they build it, they will stay.
This my home because I came up here after the last riot, and it was a lot going on after the last riot in Detroit, and it started coming back and everything, and it was a lot of jobs and just a lot going on. I don't know. I just liked it. I liked it. It was something about it. I don't know. I liked it. Yeah, it's coming back. It's coming back. It went down just like a lot of the neighborhoods, but now it's people that's caring and wanting to see it come back. The love that we have here, the love that we have here. We don't say, well, that's my neighbor's problem over there. Their problem is our problems. We try to get together and we try to help each other any kind of way that we can. If we know that we can do that, we get together and we raise the children here. The children, the young adults here, we keep them active and positive stuff to do. And they don't, we see these kids out here doing the gardens. In the summertime, they go on picnics. They do a lot. They pull together. It just takes me back down south where we had as a community. To me, it's like going back to the old way.
Yeah.
Going back to the old way worked. Mm-hmm. Having the gardens and raising up the children together. It takes a village to raise a child. And like that, and we pull together, not apart. We're not pointing our finger at our sister and our brother. We are, if there's something wrong with you, we're going to try to help each other. Let's work it out. Let's talk about it. Let's see what we can do. We come together. We come together.
And I like to counter that with maybe Detroit is ahead of the times. Maybe this is what happens when we don't take care of each other.
It's not going to happen fast. The city may never be what it once was, but it appears like we're on the right track now.
And what we do from here forward, there's no blueprint. Nobody's been as big as Detroit and has fallen as far as we have and come back. So what we do now to make Detroit a better place is new writing and a new note.
That kind of care, it gives some people, a sense of hope. And, this is a town where people live and people still care.